Welcome to StraightUpLearning.com. Today's topic is troubleshooting Excel formulas. Formulas in Excel can sometimes act up and where you can expect a numerical value to be your total calculation, and instead you receive something like this that would say a pound value and an exclamation point. To find out why this is appearing, one of the things you can do is trace your formula and find out is there any errors within that particular formula. To do that, you should have the cell selected that contains the error of that formula, and you know there's a formula in there because if you look up at your formula bar, it lets you know that the contents of that cell is an equal sum, which is a function formula, followed by the column name, which is estimated, which means it's supposed to be totaling this estimated column. So while that cell is selected, if you click on Tools and you come to Auditing and choose Trace Error, you will see that some arrows will appear and it will have a circle as a starting point and a red arrow as an ending point. This indicates the cells that comprise of that particular formula. As you can clearly see, the name Jill appears in cell B4 and the total of that column is from B4 to B5, and guess what? You can't add up Jill plus the number 551,328, hence why you have an error within your formula. If we decided to just click on the estimated and maybe type in the number here and hit enter, our error now goes away and we have a regular numerical calculation that's there. Some other things that you can also do with the auditing tool is you can trace formulas, not just errors, but hey, what is comprised of this particular formula. So I'm going to move over to the next column, which is actual, and while my cursor is on that cell, I'm going to come up here and go to Tools again and go to Auditing, and this time I'm going to choose Trace Precedents. So it lets me know what formulas, what cells this formula is relying on. Again, I have that arrow thing going on. The starting point is the circle, the ending point is the arrow, and this lets me know the cells that comprise of this particular formula. If I want to check if there are any cells within my spreadsheet that depend on this formula for any type of calculation, while that cell is selected, I can come back up here to Tools once again, go to Auditing, and this time choose Trace Dependents. And when I do, it points an arrow now to a cell that's beneath here, and if I click on that cell, it confirms to me that it is dependent on the cell that's right here, which is C7. There is a formula within that cell that lets me know it's equal 20 plus cell C7. So whatever changes here in cell C7 is actually going to change as well here in cell C11. If you ever want to remove all of the arrows from your spreadsheet after you've been auditing your formulas, you can come back up here to Tools, come to Auditing, and the final option here is Remove All Arrows. These are some quick tips on how to trace your formulas within Excel. As you can see, this was quite of a small spreadsheet, but these tips will actually be quite useful in much larger spreadsheets, and I hope they're quite helpful for you as you work with formulas in Excel. Thank you for attending. For additional information or for a quick reference sheet for this lesson, please visit us at StraightUpLearning.com or contact us at 704-909-6139.